Hello everyone. Today I am going to take you through how to set realistic goals. So before that, let me give you a brief introduction about myself. I am Vijaya Parvat Reddy. I am a life coach and I want to support working professionals to be out of stress, to achieve what they want to achieve and still be happy where they are. So that was a brief introduction about me. Now, when I said I want the working professionals to achieve what they want to achieve, one of the thing what everyone fails to recognize is if you don't have goals in your life, you don't know where you're going. See, you know what you want in life, but if you want them in your life when you're still young and enjoy all those the fruits of it, then I would say set your goals. And all these goals must have a timeline. The goals don't have a timeline. It is as good as you have a very expensive hobby. So let me take an example, and with that example, I'm going to run you through what things you need to concentrate to be to know how to set realistic goals. So I'm taking an example of a IT developer in this case. So what is setting realistic goals for an IT developer is similar to writing a clean code which executes the way they want it to execute. So they need a structure, precision, and a healthy dose of logic to write the clean code. So goals serve as the blueprint for success. Okay. They will help you to streamline your workflows, stay ahead in a competitive environment. So now let me take you through what it takes to set a realistic goal. So be specific. And when you want to set a goal, you need to define it clearly. Okay. So, and with respect to a IT developer, if someone says, I want to improve my coding skills, okay, to listen, it is fine. But what does that exactly mean when you say you want to improve your coding skills? So instead of that, your goals must contain complete 3 advanced Python courses or reduce the code review time by 20%. This is what matters. The precision matters both coding and goal setting. One more example, if I take, if a car manufacturer, okay, if they think I want a better model, I want to release a better model of the car. So it's fine. But what you need to do for the car to be a better model, then they have to go to each and every design aspect because car is made of tens and thousands of individual items put together, assembled in a certain way, then it becomes a car. So any task when you have in front of you, if you want to set it as a goal, first you need to think what makes that thing. So coding skills, what does it make? Coding skills, you need to know a coding language. You need to know how to review that code. So if any task is there, if you are setting any goal to complete, you need to know what makes that goal. So you must be very precise in defining what is that goal. And second one, measurable. Track progress like a debugger. So you all know what it is to debug a program or a code. So if you can't measure it, you do not know whether it's working or not. So for another example, I would take, now you go to a doctor and doctor prescribes you a medicine. If you don't take that medicine, you will not know whether it's going to work or not. So for a developer, so use metrics like time spent on the tasks or bugs resolved per sprint to access your progress. Think of it like optimizing the algorithms. Tracking each iteration is a key. The third thing, achievable. Avoid overloading your work queue. You have to always set goals that are feasible. When I'm saying that are feasible, it means that you must be able to do them in that time frame. Okay. So, and as a developer, you're working for a company and it should fit in within your workload. Otherwise, it doesn't give any meaning. It's not like running multiple CPU in intensive process simultaneously. What happens? They will crash. The system will crash. In the same way, if you want to outperform in each and everything you have, it will drain you. And you'll end up paying it with your health, with your peace of mind. So that's not what we want. So always set a goals that are feasible. Then the fourth one, relevant ones. Align the goals with your project objectives. So when you're working for a company, your goals must be in line with your project goals or your company goals. Otherwise, you don't know where you're going. See, if you have a personal goal, you set a different time and place for it. But if you are in the office environment, set your goals that align with your project objectives. So don't set goals just because they sound cool to you. Focus on what brings value, improving developing types or mastering cloud technologies, for example. Okay. Then the last tip is time bound. Set deadlines like a project sprint. You always have a deadline for a project. Otherwise, you don't know what you are doing. You might be enjoying spending your time on another things, but all the projects have a deadline and you're supposed to stick to that deadline. So give yourself a deadline for each goal, like a sprint cycle in agile development. Deadlines help you to keep you focused, on track, and avoid feature creep, because no one likes an endless project. Even if it is a very big project, you have to break them into chunks, and for each chunk, you need to assign a timeline. So that's how you can clearly finish the project. So I think you found all these tips useful. And here I have just taken an example of a developer in a IT industry. Okay. If you are someone who is working in some other vertical and you don't know how to set realistic goals, or if you are confused, or if you need some support, I have given my link for booking a one-to-one call with me in the description box. Please get in touch with me and I am happy to support you. Thank you.